Hi, Aquarius. When I leaned into your energy, I heard, shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. And so I don't know what you have going on, but I do feel like this is a season of say less, observe more. I also am noting that Saturn is now direct in Pisces. Your other ruling planet, Uranus, is still retrograde in Taurus. And so I do feel like your relationship to revolution, your relationship to change and adaptation, your relationship to your values is very much so experiencing some kind of upheaval. There could be something about changing industries. This is your first full season with Pluto in your sign. So grab your essentials, honey, because you probably need to hear this. God. What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2024. I'm going to try to sit this down without making a whole bunch of mic noises. I apologize if it does. Be good. Me and this remote and this fucking mic. Technology. There could just be like your relationship to technology is evolving, it's changing, it may be frustrating. I feel like frustrations are nice. Okay, Pluto is the planet of ordeals and the transformations that arise from them, and I feel like Pluto may be bringing in some stuff or um having you notice some frustrating things that are going to lead to a transformation or a discovery. Um, so don't be too thwarted by things that are frustrating you, because I feel like they are actually leading you somewhere very specific. Hydrate, light it if you need it. As I create a safe space, clear out that funky energy. Welcome in, my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2024. Welcome to winter. Happy winter solstice. And this is Cardinal Earth. Welcome to the season of I Do. And so I feel like you guys are getting a Capricorn coded Pluto. And there's something about like your behavior, your actions, determination, power, authority, all of those things merging with your values and your belief system. And so I do feel like there's lots of innovation headed your way for sure. And I hope that you let yourself be brave enough to come up with something new, brave enough to dive into something new, to expand your horizons, to create something that progresses us as a species. I had a session with a client the other day and I had to remind them Aquarius energy progresses us as a species. You guys are the sign of the future, right? And so with Pluto coming into your sign, Pluto governs some of the deepest feelers in the zodiac, Scorpios. If you're not feeling the fullness of your feelings, no one is. And as a collective, we aren't. And so there's something there about diving deeper into the spirit realm, diving deeper into feelings, diving deeper into intensity and trust versus doubt. And the sooner you allow yourself to have that progression, the sooner the people around you progress. And then they go out and progress the people around them. And it just keeps like having this ripple effect. And I just saw 3, 2, 1 go on the clock. So for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2024. And welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for some of you guys, okay? Because some Aquarians have been like really, really profoundly fucking up. And I feel like the ones who are watching this aren't the ones that I'm referring to, but you all know who you are. And I just feel like for those who have been really fucking up and really not giving a fuck about other people's feelings, you're going to get, you or those people are going to get their ass handed to them. Pluto will ensure that. But for those of y'all who just been trying to act right and get your timing right and do what you're supposed to and, you know, following your heart and trying to just be, you know, decent human beings, I feel like Pluto is bringing in a transformation that you will eventually welcome and be like excited about. 444 on the clock. Keep seeing 444 on the right path for sure. So don't worry. And I also just heard nobody who can love you like me, who can give you what you need. First card out. First thing to be clarified on the selenite throne is the sun. Some of you, I feel like you're coming into Capricorn season, and it's funny because Capricorn got this. This was their second card, but it came out first as well, which is interesting. And I shuffled the shit out of this deck. You're feeling revitalized, feeling more energy, like positivity, benevolence. I feel like breaking out of a shell, and there's something about like joy and wonder, freedom. I also feel like some of you are starting, like things are being revealed to you that are going to help you start to, no, things are being revealed that are confirming red flags that you've already seen. Some of you are crotch watchers and you are crotch watching on an Aquarius sun and you see this person's red flags. They've already shown them to you. It's interesting. I never, ever speak to crotch watchers in these videos. I have a whole crotch watching series on Patreon. So I hope to, if you're curious about somebody, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. While we're here, might as well, you know, I come join my ethical cult where we clarify all these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings as well. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there, you can book a session with me. All the links are in the description box below, along with your seasonal your channeled song for this season. The titles for every season are from us, from your channeled song for this season. So definitely check out the description box. Anyway, back to you. There may be somebody with Leo placements coming into your life. Your relationship to your father or paternal energy or masculine energy may be really coming up to be evolved. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So there could be success, you receiving some kind of reward or recognition. You could be finally finding success in a side hustle, finally finding success in this like other stream of income. There could be multiple streams of income coming in. I just feel like you finally have a good flow down. There's something just about, I mean, you are a sign of freedom. So I do feel like there's some sort of like realization or aha moment that's coming in around, there's some sort of realization coming in that I feel like is very positive. And I just heard Eric Clapton's Through My Father's Eyes. So with because I can't stop looking at the eyes of the sun, and there's something here around like seeing things through other people's eyes, seeing things through other people's points of view. You may finally understand like why your dad did a certain thing, or there could be some kind of like acceptance or an agreement or a meeting around why someone with Leo, maybe Aries or Sagittarius, someone maybe that you loved. Some of you may be able to see the error of your own ways. Some of you are, I just feel like really optimistic this season. Like something comes in and I feel like it grants to a whole lot of optimism. And I'm excited for that. Or I'm excited for you for that. Hydrate. Mercury is retrograde while I'm filming this, and those of you who have been around for a while know that Mercury retrograde always makes me stutter or stammer over words. My Mercury is the only planet that's debilitated. He's in Pisces, and so like I think in pictures, and there's just something, I'm just very sensitive to Mercury retrograde when it comes to communicating. The sun is also Leo energy. So there may be somebody with Leo placements coming into your life, but also Leo is your shadow. And so there's something there around like a new form of self-expression, new access to your willpower. Mars is currently retrograde in Leo right now in your shadow for the Aquarius suns and risings. So there could just be this reinvigoration that's coming in. I also feel like there's like a boost in your relationship to authenticity. Are you showing up as authentically as you should be? Are you being your whole self? Are you letting your, that little light of yours, are you letting it shine? It may not be such a little light. The cards did this with Capricorn too. They were so slow to speak. And I just feel like they want to be very intentional. I'm not talking shit, though. I'm just saying, like, they're wanting to be real intentional with your energy and Capricorn energy. And that's probably because something to do with Saturn. Saturn being direct in Pisces now is still asking you what's going on with your mental health, still asking you what's going on with your day-to-day habits around your mental health, what's going on with your day-to-day habits around your spiritual beliefs. And I just caught 11 and then 11 even, and then 11:01 on the clock, and 11:11, just as I say that. And you are the sign that rules the 11th house. And so I do feel like there's stuff here around wishes coming true, things being revealed, new desires. There's a divine reset that's coming in. Okay. Go ahead and be sure that you're expressing gratitude on a consistent basis, and not just like, I am grateful for the food. I am grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for the money that I make. Like, say some motherfucking, like, express some fucking gratitude for real, for the things that you have. And that's between you and the God of your understanding. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's a lot that you're realizing you have to be grateful for. I mean, is this the only card that's going to come out? Like, it's just, everything's just going to be peachy keen. Everything's just going to be sunny and fun and festive. And I know that this is the initiation of winter, but this sun coming out, I feel like you are experiencing an internal summer. And that came out for Capricorn as well. Some of you may need to go watch the Capricorn video. If, I always suggest watching your sun, moon, and rising, but if you have like a Mars in Capricorn or a Venus in Capricorn, you may need to go watch the Capricorn video. The Fool, which is your card. A lot of people tell you that the Fool is an Aries card, but the Fool is ruled by Uranus. The Fool is an Aquarius card. It's associated with Aries because it is the first card of the major arcana. And you guys are just diving into joy, diving into faith. I feel like diving into this reset. This is a whole new era. Welcome to the age of motherfucking Aquarius, baby. And I feel like you have an opportunity to see your own red flags, do the work, offload whatever emotional baggage you guys have been carrying around, and start living a faith-based life that you are filled with so much faith that you are willing to take a leap off of this cliff, and you have full belief, full faith that the earth is going to rise to meet your feet. Another card with the sun also out, and then justice here. Hey, in the ways that you've been wrong, the divine is conspiring to make things right. I just feel like the sun here, the sun at your back, you are being divinely guided. Pluto is about to really lead you guys somewhere that you did not expect to be. I feel like what do you want to get away from? What do you want to start over? There's so much new potential that you have access to. There's so much curiosity. I feel like be careful about taking uncalculated risks. If you are going to take a risk, you need to make sure that you do your research, that you're not just like foolishly jumping into something or being foolhardy. There may be somebody with somebody else with Aquarius, Leo, or Aries placements that's playing a big role in your life. But I also feel like there's just something here about surrender, you surrendering, which is what the star card, your card, is truly about. There's like you surrendering and really letting yourself being led by faith. And keep in mind, I am not somebody that believes that faith is synonymous with religion. And so I'm not telling you to go to church. Never that. I'm just saying it's time for you to figure out what it is you believe in, because with the Page of Swords at the center of the reading, you are being renewed, you are being regenerated, you are being reborn. And so there's the initial stages of a new mindset, the initial stages of a new project, the initial stages of like a new way of communication, the initial stages of a new relationship to technology. I feel like some of you are spending way too much time on social media. You know who you are. Some of you are spending way too much time on a computer or receiving blue light. Makes me want to go put my blue blockers on right now, which I should have been done. Because it's past midnight right now. Excuse me. Walking around with wet hair in 30-degree weather, not a good idea. I feel like there may be somebody else, they may be a bit younger than you, that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements coming into your life. That's going to help you be more decisive, help you understand cause and effect more. I just feel like there's so much positivity with this sun that like there's a boost in your willpower. Some of you are moving, some of you are moving industries, some of you are going towards passion, some of you are going towards doing that thing that you wanted to do since you were a kid, building that thing that you wanted to build since you were a kid. Some of you are becoming parents, some of you are having like you're releasing a heavy burden you've been carrying around the way that you were fathered or not fathered. Some of you are really letting go of some major like abandonment wounds, or not letting even, maybe not even letting go. Maybe you're realizing that you have some grudge against a parent, or there is an abandonment wound, or there's this kind of like something that you know you need to talk about so that you can start over. I feel like with the Page of Swords at the Fool's back, there's something there around like think about this. That's how it feels. It's interesting that that song came in. Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. I feel like that's that fool energy. Don't get caught up in no gang shit. Don't get caught up in any violence. Don't get caught up in retaliation. That's not really like you guys. But don't let anybody come in and influence you to do some foolish shit or to invest in some foolish shit. I just heard startup. And so some of you may be investing in a startup or creating your own business. And I feel like you are divinely supported to take the road less traveled and do something different. Two major arcana out already. So I feel like Capricorn season comes in with a bang. And there's a whole bunch that's being revealed to you that's going to push you to like start a new life. I feel like there's a whole lot that's being revealed to you about somebody with Leo, Aquarius, Aries, or Aries placements. Some of you are finally having like a freeing conversation with this Aries, Leo, or Aquarius. I feel like there's a lot of information that you have learned from this person or are still processing, still learning from that person. Specifically, if it's somebody else that has Aries, Aquarius, or Leo placements. I also feel like Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you're figuring out what the essentials are. You're figuring out like what do I really need? Who do I really need in my life? What can I like throw the fuck away? What you may be moving towards minimalism in some sort of way. There could be a purge, a clearing out that makes sense with Pluto coming in. You could just be realizing like I have an excess of bullshit. I'm ready to get rid of all this stuff. I'm ready to get rid of the clutter. Regardless of if you feel that or not, you should do a purge. Have you read any of the damn books that you have? Have you like, do you need, what do you need to donate? What don't you use anymore? What don't you wear anymore? This is the season of I do. And so what do you do currently that you know you don't need to do anymore? So you need to throw that shit away and throw away the things that are attached to it. For some of you, this is about smoking weed. For some of you, this is about a substance or a drug or something. And it's just like, okay, I don't want to smoke pot anymore, so I'm not gonna. Why do I need a collection, this huge collection of pipes, or why do I need all these dab rigs, or why do I need all this whatever? You know, there's just something there around like I don't know why smoking weed came in, but I feel like there's something there around like something that you did habitually that you know you don't need to do anymore. Hey, I don't need to be watching porn every night, so I'm gonna get rid of my membership to fucking Pornhub or whatever it is. Like I say a lot of you, but flip it. It may be somebody else around you that you're having this conversation with. But I just feel like there are these very precocious conversations that are coming in. I feel like there also could be drama that's coming in. So you need to make sure that you take the high road, that you're not letting yourself be baited into arguments or unnecessary conversations. Y'all, I did that that deep collagen mask from TikTok. My shit has been glowing for a week and a half. Like no matter how much powder I put on or try to like whatever, like I just have this constant like highlighted like glass skin. I would suggest you do that. It is powerful. So go check that out. That's on TikTok. And follow me on TikTok at JustJEverything. Anyway, please continue. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Right. Thank you. Okay. Final two cards. Capricorn got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck too. Y'all saw how much I shuffled. Final two cards, final two messages is the Eight of Swords and then the King of Swords. Now let's look at this. This is a fucking leveling up. I feel like there is new information that's being presented to you. The Page of Swords, there's really important conversations, and you cannot be defensive. Some of us, I say us because I'm in your energy right now, but we got to learn how to take constructive criticism. We got to learn how to take accountability, how to be responsible for our actions, how to not instantly go into victim mode or I just saw 2222 on the clock as well. There's something about being more masterful with your mind, with your subconscious mind, with your words, with your thoughts. When you're more masterful with your words, when you're more masterful with your mind, you'll be more masterful with your thoughts. And when you're more masterful with your thoughts, you'll be more masterful with your words. And words are spells. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. And so there's something here about new information that's being presented to you that's going to show you where you've been stuck in your head, where you've been looping in the mind, where you've been vacillating or going back and forth about something. And I feel like you guys get what you need to break out, become way more masterful in yourself, way more masterful in your mind, way more masterful in what it is you're setting in motion. And you are moving towards some variation of mastery. I feel like new season, new planet, new Pluto, new Hootis. You know, it's kind of giving like I don't feel like Aquarians really struggle with structure so much. Depends on the rest of your chart. But there is something around like entrepreneurial ideas or pursuits. Again, this Aries or Scorpio energy showing up. 3 of the 5 cards are swords cards. And so only 2 major arcana out. So I feel like, again, Capricorn season comes in with a bang, with lots of aha moments and realizations for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But the overall theme is like you're going to see these new possibilities that are showing you where your mindset and your word choice and your thought processes, because you're the sign of I know, and you think you know, but you have no fucking idea. Some of y'all think y'all know everything, and the divine's going to show you the flaw in that. The divine's going to show you the flaw in your thinking, or the error of your ways, or what the root of the hang up is, what you've been blinded to, or what parts of yourself that you haven't been able to see. And I feel like you have the opportunity to really grow the fuck up, to really grow up in your communication style, to grow up in your perspective towards life. And nice. I'm not gonna. I normally don't do this, but the Emperor and then is number 4, and then the Hierophant is number 5. I feel like you guys are really leveling up. You're really stepping up. You're being given the opportunity to level up and step up. Whether you choose to do it is between you and the God of your understanding. But I will say that you are coming into your own. You are coming into, like, I feel like your greatness, your relationship to timing is like strike while the iron is hot. I feel like, both of these are Aquarius cards. And so there's something there around like moving from the Fool energy and just being guided by faith and love and guided by the divine, to like really merging your intuition with your spirituality, merging, like accessing your logic and your intuition before you make a decision. I feel like some of you may have started to see how cold you were or how closed off you were. Some of you may be tempted to also be very sharp or harsh with yourself. There could be just a lot going on here about like negative self-talk or self-limiting beliefs that are coming up to be broken. Because what I dislike about the 8 of Swords is that if you look at this card, her binds are falling off, like they're fucking loose. With a little bit of effort, break that off, take the blindfold off, and you see that none of these swords are impaling you, right? This is just you being bound in the mind by logic and data and information, and you thinking that you know every fucking thing. Well, since you got your degree and you fucking know everything, and so there's just something there around like you don't know everything. And welcome in the surprise, welcome in the new energy, welcome in the new like adventure that comes with you learning this new version of yourself that is emerging. I hope to see you over on Patreon, where we're going to clarify all these cards. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Remember, the link is in the description box below, along with your channeled song. I love you. Let's get into this motherfucking. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.